Yeah, what's up, everybody? Just want to welcome you back to another video again. Today, now we're going to talk about an update on the Phoenix Park Village 2 because they'll be selling out soon. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so the first thing that we just want to tell you is that Phoenix Park Village 2, it's located, just adjacent Phoenix Park Village 1. Alright, it's in Greater Portmore St. Catherine, as you already know, just outside of Kingston. And just some details about the units real quick. You'll be getting 999 units across 3 phases. Phase 1 of this development is scheduled to be launched in the beginning of 2023, so you can look out for that in January of next year. So the lot sizes of the units now, it's 710 square feet, and there are 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom units. The minimum lot size is 2,500 square feet. Right, and each unit, as I said here, will have the ability, or the capacity rather, to be extended toward the rear or toward the back of the unit. So that's pretty much basic. 2,500 square feet being the minimum, that you can get, with the option to extend if you want, which is really nice. The asking price for these units, this is the minimum asking price as well. It is $14.5 million. Right, now bear in mind that with these units, just with any other development, every lot won't be the same size. The units will be the same size as in the houses themselves, will all be the same sizes, but the lot sizes or the land space will be different. So 2,500 square feet here being the minimum at 14.5, you know that you can ask for more land space, but you know that that's going to attract a higher price tag. So just something that you need to bear in mind. So the next thing to note here about these units, are not just the unit itself, but the development. Phase 1 will have a total of 246 units, and then phase 2 now will have a total of 331 units. Right, so let's look at some information in regards to phase 1. So as we said, projected time frame to it will be completed within next year, between May to November of next year, so bear that in mind. We already know the starting price. Oh, and here's something to note. The starting price here is subjected to escalation. So escalation having to do with the cost of material and all of that. If that goes up, then it will also affect the price that you'll be paying for the unit as well. Now let's look at the payment now for the units. So GOA requires a 5% deposit. Right, so 5% of 14.5 million works out to be $725,000. They also require closing costs, which is $137,610. So in total here, the deposit amount that you'll be paying is actually $862,610. Right, so this is just for phase 1. Now for phase 2, the projected time frame for this phase to be completed is anywhere between December 2023 and July of 2024. The starting price now is $15.5 million. Right, same 2 bedroom, 710 square feet, so $15.5 million. They still require a 5% deposit. Nothing has changed there, along with the closing cost. The 5% deposit here would work out to be $775,000, and the closing cost is $140,110, which brings the total amount to $915,110. Now, we mentioned earlier that if you want a bigger lot size, it's gonna incur a higher price tag. So if you want a bigger lot size, you know that your deposit, your 5% deposit, and your closing cost is going to, is going up. Not going down, not staying level, it's going up. So just to bear that in mind. This information, these are things that we need to pay attention, when doing this sort of business, buying a house especially, so that you'll be on the right track to owning your home. Right, now before we get into the application process, we just wanted to know that the units are now available for viewing. So they are available for viewing from Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. On weekends during December, yes, they will allow you to view it as well within the same time frame of 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. but sadly not on holidays. So you can bear that in mind. So you can feel free to drive down and view the units. So, and another pertinent bit of information is that we mentioned launch of January, beginning of next year, which will be January. So that's when the application process will start as well. So January next year, 2023, right? Make sure write this down if you need to. If you're really interested in getting one of these units, I do know that they should have an email list for all those, who are, shortlisted. Not sure if that's what the term is, but the applicants, all those applicants, they'll, once you are on their email list, you would get updates, on anything that you need to know about applying for the development. I think you can also apply to be on that email list when you go to view the unit. I think that you should be able to do that as well. I think there should be a representative there. Not sure. If I'm wrong, somebody can correct me in the comment section below. Right, and listen, don't think that a lot of people will be on this email list, so it's too late. You can go on that email list because you just never know if you will be one of the chosen applicants. So don't doubt yourself. If you're really interested, sign up to be on the email list so you can get a chance to apply for these units. Right, so the documents that are required now. The first one is that you must submit a proof of ability to purchase, whether it's a pre-approved mortgage letter or NHT eligibility letter. So if you're going to a bank or building society, the pre-approved mortgage letter will apply here. If it's NHT, then it's the eligibility letter. Next thing is the proof of ability to purchase by mortgage or cash. Once again, you're required to provide a pre-approved mortgage letter and bank statement, in this case as well. Proof of ability to purchase by cash only, right? So what is required here is a bank statement showing proof of funds. Remember, borrowing money here now, everybody wants to know that you can pay them back at the end of the day. So they require you to provide these documents to show that yes, you can afford to pay them back once you take the money. Alright, now all purchasers must submit proof of ability to pay 5% deposit and closing costs. Alright, read that again. All purchasers must submit proof of ability to pay 5% deposit and closing costs, which these documents would include a scanned copy or picture of a bank statement or the NHT CRTD letter, which can be used toward the closing costs. But the NHT CRTD letter cannot be used towards the 5% deposit. So bear that in mind. Bank statement And make note that you can use the NHT CRTD letter towards the closing cost. But it's the 5% deposit, the NHT CRTD letter can't help it here. So bear that in mind. Alright, you're also going to need your TRN card or letter. I'm not sure how they're doing it now. Last time, recently, someone got a TRN, it was a letter. If that's how they do it now, you can let me know. If they're still doing the card, you can feel free to let us know in the comment as well. Alright, so you're going to need a valid identification. Right? Valid identification means your passport, new birth certificate with driver's license or national ID. So you can use, any one of these IDs, as your identification. Right? And the name must match exactly on all documents. So one ID should have John Brown and the next one have John Green, for example. Alright, everything must match. And note briefly, all NHT applicants must submit a copy of their new birth certificate. So if you're going to NHT, birth certificate must be one of the documents that you're going to provide. Your NIS card is required if you're applying through the NHT only. Alright, now what if you're going with your spouse, marriage mate? So marriage certificate is required for individuals who are married and purchasing with or without their spouse. So if you're going to buy the house with your spouse, you need it. If you're going to buy it without your spouse, you still need it. Good. So these are some of the documents that are required. And as I said before, if you're on the email list and anything else is required, Gore will reach out to you and let you know what else is required. So bear that in mind as well. Alright, now just a quick point to note, because this can happen to any one of us. If your application is not complete, then it's going to get overlooked. So ensure that you have all the documents required and the application form is filled out entirely. Alright, because it's going to get overlooked. Right, but that's it enough. Remember, apply for the mailing list, the emailing list rather, if you want to get all the updates from Gore. Remember that you can visit the mother unit at Phoenix Park Village 2. Remember the time is 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Fridays, and because it's now December, it will also be open on weekends 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. just the same. Alright, so if you haven't subscribed as yet, here's the subscribe button to do so. If you want to see the last video we posted, that video is right here. Good, so that's it from us here at M&A Family. My name is Matthew. I don't know if I have ever told anybody that, but yes, my name is Matthew. Sorry if I haven't done that already. Yeah, but at least you know who I am now. But anyway, you guys take care. See you next time.